channel. Today's video is literally probably my most requested. It's how to get into modeling. And I'm not no expert, I'm not America's Next Top Model, I'm not none of that, but I am successful. I've been on billboards, campaigns, all the jazz that most models aim for. And obviously there's still some stuff I want to achieve, but I'm learning as I go, and I just wanted to share with you guys what I know. So keep on watching to learn how to get into modeling and then what you should know as a model getting into this industry. I wrote down in my journal, journal's linked in the description. I wrote down a couple things that I wanted to cover. I'm just gonna say this one off the jump just because this is something I've had a terrible experience with. Do not sign right away. Please do your research. Do your research on whatever agency you think is cool. And like, I know being a beginner, you don't know what agency you want to like be with, but do your research. Find like the models that like you follow or like look up to, see who their agents are, and then see what type of work they do, okay? That is major, because I was signed with an agency for 3 years, you guys, and they only booked me twice. And they would not let me out of my contract. Like, they were holding me hostage, arguing with me over me not wanting to be working with you guys, but you guys aren't even booking me work. So what is the issue? So I don't want you guys to go through what I went through. So please do not sign. Do not sign. Do your research and let the agencies come to you, or submit to a multitude of agencies and then filter through those, okay? But before you even get to the signing process, I just wanted to say that first, just because a lot of people are like, oh my god, I just want to be a signed model. No, no, it doesn't matter if you're signed or not. You can still get work without being signed, but it does help if you're signed, because then your agent will negotiate the jobs for you. But I just wanted to get that out the way, okay? First things first is you're gonna want some digitals, okay? So digitals are just some plain pictures. They want to see you in your natural state. So minimal makeup, natural hair. You want to wear form-fitting clothes, preferably black. You can do like a white top and jeans, but I always go with black just because it fits the body nice, okay? So form-fitting clothes. I'm gonna insert pictures of what I'm talking about, so get your digitals done. That's like the first step. Next, I would say before, okay, I kind of know what order I'm going in now because it kind of leads up. So do your research, get your digitals. Then you want to practice your poses in the mirror with iPhone and then whatever camera you have. So first off, in the mirror, you want to practice not only your poses, but you also want to practice your facial expressions, because most brands, like, doing the cute little is cool, but most brands, like makeup brands, are looking for the, like, you know, like the wow factors, you know? So it's like, my thing is to find your poses, or to like, say you want to be in a beauty shoot, find your favorite makeup brand or whatever you want to be a model for, like your dream brand to work with. Look at their pictures and look how their models pose. Practice poses like that. That's how you learn your poses. And obviously everyone has their own angles, so that's why I say look in the mirror and practice your angles, because everybody is different. Everyone has their perfect angle. So find your angles, but practice your facial expressions and then your poses. And I say not only practice in the mirror, but practice with the iPhone, because when you go to castings, odds are they're gonna say, let's take a few photos. They're gonna whip out a freaking iPhone. They're not gonna whip out a camera, so it's gonna look crazy. They're gonna whip out an iPhone, and odds are they're gonna hold it. I don't know. I don't like the way they be taking pictures, but you have to get used to that. You can't just be like, you can't stiff up. You gotta know how to pose when an iPhone is pulled out. So if you don't, if you don't already, this is kind of like an influencer thing, but I suggest go out in public and take your own photos. Going out in public and taking your own photos teaches you to be confident when people are watching you, because when you're on set, it's not just you and the photographer. There's multiple people watching you. So you need to be comfortable with people around. And then taking your own photos also teaches you how to learn your own angles. You know what I mean? So I suggest getting a tripod, a clicker, and get to work and go outside. You can start in the house if you're scared, but taking pictures outside will help you build confidence. We just covered doing your research, digitals, practicing your poses, and now we're moving into test shoots. Test shoots are key, and this is what's gonna happen when you sign to an agency. Just warning you, all they're gonna tell you to do is build your book. What that means is when you have an agency, you have a portfolio, which is your book, and it's filled with all pictures of you, obviously, but in different things, filled with different styles of modeling. That's what you want to do with your test shoots. So with your agency, if you have one, they'll probably recommend some test shoot photographers to go to. But if you don't have an agency, you can always do test shoots on your own. That's literally how I got started. I started doing test shoots with like local photographers, started posting on Instagram as if I was a model already, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I shot this, shot here. And then an agency reached out to me. So that's the way you can get noticed, is by your test shoots. So do test shoots. I would recommend doing test shoots what you want to model. So say you want to be a Fashion Nova model. What you want to do is you go to like Fashion Nova's page. You see how their models look. You see like their econ models, which is the models on the website. See how they model. Buy some of their outfits if you can afford them, or buy clothes similar to what they're wearing and shoot in those photos. Okay, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Same thing. If you want to be a Sports Illustrated model, which is bikinis, get a bikini, hire a photographer that specializes in swimwear, and then go shoot. The way to find people who do test shoots in your area is to go on Instagram, go in the little search bar and type in so-and-so photographers. Like say you live in LA photographers, New York photographers, wherever you live, search that up on Instagram, use the hashtags, find a photographer that you like their work and that they have good work. Don't just go to anybody because they're cheap or free. Go to people with good work. See if you can collab with them. Send them a message, be like, hey, I really love your work. I'm trying to build my book. Would you be open to doing a collab? Boom. That's how you can do a collab. Or you can reach out to them and be like, hey, I really love your work. What are your rates for this many outfits or this many looks? Okay. The most I would recommend paying for a test shoot is like $300 to $350, and usually you can get like 3 looks with that. So that's already 3 looks for your book. So don't go in 3 bikinis, go in 3 different looks so you get the most bang for your buck. You know what I mean? So do your test shoots. That'll help with posing. You can always ask the photographer and be like, hey, I'm new to modeling. Do you have any poses you could recommend? Honestly, I suggest practicing your poses before going, just so you're more comfortable behind the camera and it doesn't look like you're in pain or like scared. But most photographers will guide you if you ask for help. The last thing I have to share with you guys is confidence and your look. So first thing I'm gonna say is when you go to a casting call, all the girls are gonna look like you. Like when I go to a casting call, it's gonna be a light skin with curly hair. I already know that. I'm not competing against a white girl or a dark skinned girl. I'm competing against other light skins with curly hair. You know what I mean? They're picking you because you have a certain look, but when you go to a casting, they're booking you off your energy. So you need to walk in that room like God sent you. Act like you already booked the job. You're in there selling yourself, but like really being yourself. So you need to be confident when you walk in. You need to have smiles. You need to be, hey, you need to talk to everybody. Not like everybody, but don't go in there and sit on your phone when you're waiting to be called. Sit in there, walk in, shoulders back, look, scan the room, smile, wave at who you need to. Look like you know what you're doing. Literally, fake it till you make it is going to get you so far. Literally, so far. So walk in there like God sent you. You're being booked off your energy. I already said that, but that's literally like the biggest key. I heard that in, I think I heard that in a TikTok video, but like it made sense to me afterwards. I was like, damn, that makes hella sense, because every time I go to a casting call, all these girls look like me. So why would they choose me if there's other girls that look like me? They're gonna choose me because they like my personality. You feel me? On my way there, I usually pull up their Instagram to see what type of vibe they have. You know what I mean? So I'll look at their Instagram, see what vibe they have, and then I'm gonna go in there, be myself. But again, when they ask for those iPhone photos, I'm gonna pose like they do on their Instagram. You know what I mean? I'm already ahead of the game. So that's how I would say you're going to book things, is by being confident. But another thing with that, this is the industry that can destroy you if you're not confident, because you will get rejected. I've been rejected, okay? Do I look like a bitch that gets rejected? No, but I've been rejected, and it's normal, it's natural. And I just need you guys to know, if you're rejected, that is redirection. There's nothing wrong with you. Beautiful, you're amazing, you're perfect just the way you are. I don't want you guys to think that a no means that you need to go fast for 40 days or you need to go run 40 miles. No, you are perfect just the way you are. It just wasn't fitting. And that's God's sign that that wasn't meant for you. So please don't ever be stuck up on being rejected. But if you are the type of person that gets hurt easily, you're sensitive, I've been there, but I've learned that it's really not me, it's them. Okay, so You need to be confident in yourself. And with that, I would just say taking care of yourself will build your confidence. If you feel a certain way about your body, do something about it. Don't let somebody tell you you're too fat, you're too skinny. That's not the person you want to work for, because they should never be, that sentence should never be coming out of another person's mouth, first off. But if you personally feel like you are not feeling your best self, take care of yourself. Eat whole foods and move for 30 minutes a day. It doesn't matter what type of movement it is, but do it. And you will shape up, you'll feel better. Take care of your skin. I would say before any casting, usually the night before, I like to do a face mask and eye masks because I tend to have dark circles when I wake up because I be tired. But take care of your skin. So if you have pimples or whatever, get those little pimple patches. I have them right. This is not sponsored or anything, but these pimple patches, they're not like the traditional ones you see on all the TikToks and stuff. These are like the Korean skincare ones that are bomb. Get your little pimple patch, fix whatever imperfection you think you have, and get it under control. I would just say take care of yourself, take care of your body. When you feel good, you look good, you do good. So keep that in mind to boost your own confidence, okay? Do it for you, do not do this for anybody else, and I think you will be great, you know? You watching this right now, if you want to model, you can model. You need to manifest it, write in your journal, girl. Write in your journal, right? I'm a model, I work with this company, I work with this brand. Write it down so you know what your goals are, because anybody can be a model. There's so many, bruh, when Drake said, don't tell me if you model if you ain't been in Vogue, I felt that because I have not been in Vogue. But when I started modeling, that wasn't even on my radar. Like Vogue for some reason was not on my radar, but now it is. Like, write down your goals as a model, because I wrote it in my journal. I'm on billboards all across the world. That was one of my goals for modeling, right? I was booked for a Kosas shoot, just the concealers. Like this concealer, this is not sponsored. This concealer, I was booked for this shoot and I was just doing the pictures, you know, the expressions I'm talking about. I was like doing all that shit, right? And they ended up, and that's all I went in there. I was like a makeup campaign. It wasn't anything else. It was makeup campaign, which will go on their Instagram and stuff like that. But they ended up liking one of the photos so much, they hit my agent up and were like, can we use this for billboards? They ended up putting me on 6 billboards in just LA, and then they put me on billboards all across the United States. Like I had things in New York, Texas, Atlanta, I was across all the states, baby. My face was on all them billboards, and I ended up getting a separate check for that, which was more than what I was paid originally. But the crazy thing about that is, like, I manifested that and I didn't even know it was happening. You never know the how, you just know what's gonna happen. So when you write it down, you write your goals down, believe in yourself, it will happen. Because no other models at that shoot for the original campaign, like the concealer campaign, were on billboards. That was not the intention for the shoot. They just liked my image so much that they were like, we want to use this for further promotion. They hit my agent up. My agent worked out a deal, and I got paid like as another shoot for just the billboards. So I didn't have to work again with them. They just wanted, it was like a residual check, if that makes sense. If you know, if you're in the industry, you know what a residual check is. But that's how that happened. And then that happened again with a different brand. I did like the Valentino nails shot, and you know what's crazy? That shoot was just like for video purposes. So I didn't even think they were gonna take pictures. They took pictures at that shoot. They ended up loving it, and they did the same thing. They were like, hey, we're gonna use this for billboards, da 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 da. And yeah, so that's how I did that too. So write down your goals, be confident, and they will come true. I'm a big manifester. That's literally my brand. My brand is called Affirmation, if you didn't know. I sell journals, but I'm also expanding to workout wear and just anything self-care related, because I'm big on my mental health, and I created these journals for myself. I've seen how they work for me, so I decided to share with the public, with you guys, what works for me, so I can help you guys reach your goals. And yeah, so just to sum up everything we talked about, don't sign with anyone until you've done your research. Take your digitals, practice your poses, do test shoots, and then have confidence or work on your confidence. That's all you need. That's all you need. You don't need nothing else. You don't have to be the prettiest girl, the da 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 da, the skinniest, the fattest ass. You don't have to do none of that. You are going to be booked for you. You just have to be yourself, be confident, and just come present yourself as if you are that girl. You know what I mean? That's all you have to do. Be that girl and present yourself as so. So I hope this video helped you. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any other questions about modeling or have any other questions for videos, leave them in the comments below. Go ahead and follow me on my social medias. My Instagram is Bralynne Hughes and my TikTok is .Bralynne. All that shit will be in the description below, but go ahead and follow me to keep up with my life. I am posting on here more. I promise I'm posting on here more. I literally uploaded a video in January saying I was gonna post every week, and I haven't done that. But I'm back on it. I'm motivated, I'm inspired, so go ahead and bully me into posting another video. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a blessed day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.